Hello and welcome to day one of our 5-day challenge, where you will be connecting with me for the next 5 days for about a 15 minute to a 20-minute movement routine. And today, for day one, we are going to start with a nice stretch, and I'm going to prepare the body and stretch it out so you'll be ready for the whole week's worth of training. So tomorrow for day two, we have got an ab workout planned, and then day 3 I'm planning a yoga fit session. Day 4 we are going to do a full body HIIT session, and then we are going to bring things down and go for day 5 for another stretch to let the body recover for the whole week of training we have done together. Okay, so today we are going to do a stretch, mainly going to stretch out the hips, the lower back and the chest. So I want you to work on a little bit of connecting with your posture and to really get you set up and stretched out, ready for the whole week's worth of exercise I've got planned. Don't worry, it's not going to be too intense, but I know this time of the year we tend to sit down quite a lot. It's gloomy outside, there's not much going on in November, so it's be quite nice just to give the body a nice stretch and to open up the lungs and breathe. So first of all, I want you to sit cross legs or to sit with your legs out in front, whatever's more comfortable for you. I am just going to set my watch up. Okay, so into position. If you are sat either straight legged or legs crossed, just lift your bum up, place the hips down, and then sit really tall, and then just move forward and back. So we're getting rid of any arch in the lower back, and we're going to pull the belly in, sit nice and tall, and from here just get the chin to the chest. Take the chin over to one side and then over to the other. Keep the shoulders dropped down here, and now we're just going to go from one side to the other side. A deep breath in, exhale as you go over, and then just into the centre. We're going to bring these shoulders up and back, so a good rotation. Taking the arms behind, let the fingertips go to the ground, lift up out of the chest, pull belly button in. Inhale here. Exhale, come all the way forward, let the fingertips go forward, relax the head down, stretch out the upper back. And we're going to go for that one again. Take the arms all the way back, stretch the chest, let the arms come all the way forward, open up the back, and just go forward slightly more. So even if you've got the legs straight out in front, you can just drape over those legs. And then come up. If you're sat with your legs crossed, cross the legs over the other way for me. And then sit tall, roll the shoulders back. We're just going to do a spinal twist one way. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale as we go over the other way. Exhale as you get that twist. And then place the hands down onto the ground either side. Lift up one arm and then just take it over for a nice stretch of the side body. Take the chest open, so we're going to stretch out that chest while we're here. Inhale here, exhale, place your bum cheek to the ground, and then over to the other side, lifting up. Don't let the head completely relax and sort of collapse over to one side. Stay tall and then just drape over. And then we're going to open up the chest again on this side. Place the bum cheek down. Inhale here. Exhale. Embrace that lovely stretch. I almost feel like sometimes our rib cage and our lungs can feel like really sticky and just compressed. So it's really nice to open up throughout the whole thoracic part, throughout the whole stomach area. Okay, let's go for another little spinal twist, one side and then the other. Brilliant. Then come over onto your hands and knees. Take your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Relax the feet. Give a little tap out here. Let's shake out the legs, shake out the calf muscles. And we're just going to rock forward and back just to warm up through the wrists. And then from here, we're going to find that neutral position. So go for an up cat, down cat, looking up, pinning the body down to the ground, arching the upper back, pull up from the belly button, inhale and exhale. Just have a little wiggle through the hips. See if you can connect with any tightness that's going on in the body right now. And then with the arch of the lower back, just find that neutral position here. And then take your right arm up, keep the body stable. Reach forward with the right arm, take the right arm down, left side. Try not to move through the hips or the shoulders. And then take your left foot all the way back, stabilise the body, pull belly up. Give the ankle a little twist and rotation here. Place that foot to the ground, take the body back to get that calf stretch. Such a nice stretch. So many of us have not been wearing high heels lately. Sorry guys, if there's any of you guys watching this, but our kind of Achilles and calves can get really tight if we're wearing no shoes, if you're working from home, walking around the house just in your socks. Take the knee forwards and then other side, stabilise through the shoulders. Don't let that arch happen in the lower back. Kick out with the left side. And then rotate the ankle a few times. Take the foot to the ground and stretch. So our Achilles and our calf muscles can get quite kind of short and can really get just tight from just wearing flat shoes and socks and slippers. And now we're going to go into a downward facing dog. So place your hands and fingers are going to be spread here. So the weight's going to go through the knuckles. You're going to curl the toes and it's going to lift up off the ground, straighten out the legs and push through with the chest. So your elbows want to come narrow and then get that lovely stretch. Now your feet and heels, your heels don't need to be necessarily on the floor, but they can be up, that's absolutely fine. But I just want you to kind of have a little walking position and walking motion is going through each leg. Find stillness, push through with the chest. Inhale, let the head drop and exhale. Feel that stretch. Now, you can come down onto the knees at this point or stay up in your down dog. We're going to move forward to a plank and take the right leg forward and then drop the knee down. So as you're in this position, you might need to kind of push that foot forward. I want you to lift up with the chest. Now this back foot can just relax down and we're going to really stretch out this hip and quad. Stay tall. Now with the left arm, lift it up. Hold on to the left wrist with your right hand and open up through the side body. So the right foot's forward and we're just hinging over to the right. And let the hand come down. Take your left hand to the ground and then just do a little twist rotation towards the right side. Gaze up towards the hand. Now if you have got flexibility, you can take this hand behind and then open up the chest. And then from here, come back and then take that knee all the way back. Take the legs wide, and go back into a child's pose here. Inhale, exhale, relax those shoulders, let the head melt onto the ground. And then we're going to come forwards. You can go up into your downward facing dog and then bring the left leg forward or drop down to the knees here. So if you need to drop down and bring that foot forward, you can. So the foot is between the hands. Relax the back foot. And then from here, pull the body forwards. It doesn't matter if you're kind of up here and you can feel that stretch, just stay here. Especially if your hips are quite tight. And now bring the arms up. Left hand wants to hold on to the right wrist and then open up through the side body. Remember to keep breathing, try and drop the shoulders down. And then place the right hand to the ground, come forward slightly and then twist towards that left knee. And then option with this top hand, you can gaze up or take it behind the back and open up that chest. Such a good stretch, especially if we've been sitting down for hours on end. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you stretch your hip flexors, they can get so tight. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips, so they can be extra stiff. Take that foot back, take the legs and knees narrow this time. Go back to the child's pose and then let the arms go back so the top part of your hands are on the mat. Place your head down and open up the back of the body. Nice deep breath in and out. And then come all the way forward. We're going to hold a high plank here, and I want if your wrists is too much on the wrist, then go down to the elbows, but have your knees together, have your feet together, and just hold a nice strong plank. So you can be here or down on elbows. Take the body slightly forward, tuck the tailbone under, and then just pull up from your belly button, squeeze your bum, squeeze the glutes. This is going to be an exercise in tomorrow's workout for our abs, so I'm just warming you up into it. And then downward facing dog, keep the legs and feet together. Walk your feet in towards the hands. Place the heels down. Drop your head. It doesn't matter if your knees are bent here, but try and take the body weight forward, stretch out the back of the legs. And then from here, take your feet wide as your mat. Come down to a squat, have the elbows in between the knees and open up the inner thighs. So again, you can be up here, getting that inner thigh stretch, or all the way down. Don't worry if you're not going to the places I go with these stretches, but just go to where you need to be. There's no wrong or right with these stretches. So once you can feel that stretch, which I'm hoping you all can, place your bum down onto the floor and then lay completely flat onto your back and just hug these knees. Now lift one shoulder off of the ground at a time, and now place the left leg out straight. Just relax that leg, let this hip open. Lift up the right leg and then hold the calf muscle or the hamstring and just draw it into you. And then if you need to have a few little rotations of that foot, shake it out, you can. And then just have a few breaths here. Bring that leg towards you to lengthen out this hamstring. So if you're here and the leg is slightly straighter, hold the leg here if you're getting that stretch. If you start to bring it back and your knee starts to bend like this, I would rather you place it further away and have the leg a little bit straighter to feel that stretch. Okay, bend the knee to 90 degrees. So I've got my right leg. I'm going to grab hold of the side of the knee of my left hand. The right arm is going to go into a W shape. So my hand's just by my ear, and I'm going to go across the body, all the way across. I'm going to try and keep my shoulders onto the ground here. Inhale and exhale. This is such a lovely stretch. If anyone suffers with sciatica or lower back pain, it's a good stretch for that lower back, but also we're stretching out the chest. Hold here for another breath in. So big inhale. Close your eyes, exhale, and just melt the body. Inhale, bring the leg up. Take that leg flat out to the ground. Lift up the left leg. Relax this right one. Open up the hip. Okay, draw the leg in. Have a little shake out of the ankle. So this is really just preparing you for what I've got planned this week. We all need to have a good stretch. So you can save this stretch to do again at the end of the day or beginning of the day, or even halfway through the day if you find you get any aches and pains, or even at the end of another workout, you can just save this to do. So bring that leg towards you a little bit more, feel that stretch all the way up the hamstring. Bend in the knee, hold on with the right hand on the outside and go for that full spinal twist out, and let the shoulders try and stay onto the ground. So you've got one hand onto the knee, one hand just by in line with the ear. Feel free to close the eyes. Have a big inhale, open up those lungs, and exhale, let the knee melt to the ground and open up the chest. And we stay here for another breath in. Big exhale. And then into the centre, bring both knees in, little shake side to side. And we're going to just finish this little stretch for today with a lovely glute stretch. Place both feet down to the ground. We're going to lift one leg up, take it across the body, open up the hip, bring the leg in, let the hands come through, and then just hold that stretch. Now if you find your knees coming quite close to you, just have a little push away and you'll just get a bit more of that glute stretch. So the whole purpose of this week is to kind of refresh the body, to help it from feeling less stiff, create some movement through the body. Change side, lift up the other leg, open up that hip, bring the leg towards you. And just to kind of see the kind of training that I've been doing lately, my journey has changed quite a bit from doing a lot of high impact, high intensity exercise to kind of restoring the body, refreshing it. There's been a lot of stress and overwhelm this year. So if you need to go for that extra little stretch, push the knee away. So I just thought I'd hand up this challenge to you guys, just to see if you can really benefit from doing some stretching, building up the core, doing a little bit of yoga, doing a bit of fitness, all in 1 week. But trying to make these 20-minute, little 15-20 minute workouts fit into your day this week. And then from there, place the legs out, all the way out. Let the arms go up above the head. Have a full stretch. And then place the hands to the side, lift up the chest. Just go for a few shoulder rolls while you're on the ground. Let the feet go onto the ground. Hold on to the back of the hamstrings. And we're going to rock forward and back. And then try and come all the way up in a ball to a seated position. Have the legs out in front. Give them a little shake. Arms come up and fold forward. Let the head drop down. So with this today's routine, if you felt any particular tightness in the body, anywhere that you feel may need a little bit more attention, and so let me know how you're feeling after this as well. Just jump onto the Facebook page, let me know your thoughts, and I will do another stretch at the end of the week, and then you can see how the body is feeling, and it's going to be different stretches, and you can see how the body's feeling, see how in tune you can get with the body, see where you feel that tightness. But I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our ab workout and a whole core workout. Again, we're going to be working on a little bit of mobility as well. Got a good one planned for you. Have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow.